Hey there, everybody! Seth here, coming around to, of course, announce the beginning of the 400 subscriber milestone Super Boss poll. The only way that I can, anyways. Man, I'm sort of creeping up on 500 subscribers finally, and I really can't wait to actually have access to community posts. It's gonna make stuff like this a lot easier and more convenient. I do also have some other less fortunate news to bring up while I have your attention here. The poll link to vote for the next Super Boss is, of course, in the description as per usual, though. So, if that's all you're here for, well, there you go, and, go have a nice day, I suppose. As for the other thing I need to address, it's actually about the mods themselves. I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in the simplest way I can off the top of my head here. About a week or so ago, my copy of Central Fiction went and fucking updated itself to the new patch. Before I would have liked it to. Now, this at a glance isn't the worst thing in the world, probably. I mean, I said I was going to update my game anyways after the next batch of Super Boss videos. Well, it's more of a problem than I thought it would be. So, of course, for starters, this means Unlimited Mars and Highlander Assaults gone. I may know a way to still access Highlander on this version of the game, but I haven't gotten to test it yet. That sucks and all, but it gets even more annoying than that! Secondly, the update broke all my fucking cheat engine shit! Now, for the most part, this also isn't that big of an issue either. Probably. That's yet to be seen. Stuff like my CPU switches for AI matches should be able to be easily reobtained with just sitting down and, well, doing what I did before. The big loss here is the stuff someone else made that allowed me to essentially select the unlimited or boss character files and load them in rather than having to constantly swap the normal ones to use modded characters. This process used like a long list of bullshit that I have absolutely zero idea on how to replicate myself. So, that's completely scuffed. Still not an absurdly large loss, but definitely inconvenient. Oh, baby, but now for the best part. And by best, I mean fucking atrocious. The update broke my ability to access some of the files effectively. Majority of the tools and fun stuff I use, can't open that shit anymore. Man, I fucking love how an update that was solely done to quote-unquote fix the netcode went and fucked with a whole bunch of shit completely unrelated to it. It's a very similar reason as to why I can't really mess with Ultimax right now. Now, thank God this actually doesn't mean no more BlazBlue mods. Luckily, files from the old version of the game, like my old Unlimited mods and all of my Super Bosses to this point, still work fine in the new version of the game and are, of course, compatible with all of my resources still. Old files still working in mine. This means the Arakune and the Jubei mod that I have yet to start on are both completely safe from the wrath of this fucking update here. I also happen to have backup files for just most of the characters in general, aside from, like, Amane and Lambda from the previous version of the game, and I'm probably also missing at least a couple of the projectile files for some of the characters, unfortunately, but, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So, while I can still fortunately keep doing what I'm doing, the process from the looks of it is going to be much more annoying for the time being. That in mind, some other plans I had for certain characters may or may not be possible for me to do anymore, but I'll have to look into that. Oddly enough, my ability to do music or voice mods still seems intact for some reason, at least as far as I can tell, which I'm not complaining about, so I can at least keep up doing those. Honestly, I have to be the only person on the planet that absolutely curses this update for existing. Well, I mean, now since I'm on the new patch, I could maybe finally do a CF mod lobby. Oh, wait, I can't because fucking desyncs. Over the past few months, I've been told trying to use my limiteds or super bosses, even when both people have the files, will still have the matches desync out of fucking nowhere. And as if that isn't asinine enough, I've also been told that even audio mods like music or dub voices can also desync the match for no reason. A problem that didn't exist before, so why does it now? Although, granted, there's a chance this information is now outdated and that maybe the bastards at ArcSys have refined their shit code a bit so that this stuff isn't a problem anymore. But until I hear otherwise, this is fucking obnoxious. I mean, there's no way in hell I'm gonna be able to convince everyone to all use the same goddamn voice packs or anything. I could probably handle a bit of buzzkill on my end by just muting in-game voices while we all play on the default Japanese ones. But random desyncs to the modded characters? I can do shit for nothing about that, my friends. Fuck me, I guess. Alright, that's all I wanted to rant about. Figured I'd let you guys know about all that stuff. Once again, the link to the Super Boss poll is in the description as always. Vote for the character you want me to make after Orkun and Jubei, and be sure it's one of the less shitty characters of the ones that are left. We're like dead ass near the bottom of the barrel at this point. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Also, the fucking Hakumen video is about 70 likes off me having to sing J-Pan! Stop upvoting this video.